number 1.
Starting with strong intensity. Trying to find that range with the jab. Hard jab. Ooh! Spinning back.
Spinning back is there by Lamar Brown on Boston Salmon.
Like seeing the spinning back fist attempts earlier. You saw John Marquez do that in the first fight. I think that as this dirty boxing promotion continues to grow, you're going to see more versatile strikes.
Watch the fingers.
Salmon comes there with the elbow over the top of it, misses. Lamar Brown getting out of the way.
Stop. Clean break. No punches on the break. Fight.
Breaks him up right away and resets the action. Got a combination up there by Boston Salmon.
I'm liking how the referee is taking control. He's no nonsense for sure.
I'm with you. I had the same thought in my head. We broke him specific instructions. You need that.
Jab gets through there by Lamar Brown on Boston Salmon. And they're taking this seriously too. They know that they're unleashing a new sport and they're trying to get all the rule set right. Want to perfect it as much as possible and keep it flowing for the fans and fighters.
Absolutely. Oh, big intensity here. The overhand left from Salmon.
Boston Salmon definitely fighting poised. I've seen him come out guns blazing in some of his mixed martial arts fights, so I like the patience here.
And you see the left hand got through there by Lamar Brown on Salmon as he charges forth. Final minute of round number 1.
Stop, stop, stop. Clean break. Clean break. Watch the heads. Watch the heads. Fight.
Chris Minogue wants to avoid the headbutt.
Try to fight out of it. Stop, break.
Love that he mentioned that time. Try to fight out of it. That's what we want to see in dirty boxing. If you get caught in a clash there, you got to fight through it.
Got a right hand that gets through there by Salmon on Brown. Tries to follow it up with an elbow, but Brown gets out of the way. Final 20 seconds here. Brown goes to the body on Salmon.
Stop.
He's giving them ample time to fight and clinch. They're not letting go and got to throw. But they're working from a distance. When they're at range, they're throwing power, and then they collide with a little pummeling.
Stop. Clean break. Clean break. Short time.
All right, we come to the end of round number 1. Got tied up there.
Can we get Johnny Bones over here to throw a spinning elbow at me?
Yeah.
We're back on the action of this fight.
We talk a lot about this rule set, boys, and I've watched a lot of boring boxing in my life. There's nothing boring about any moments of these fights here at DDX.
And a big shot gets through by Brown on Salmon. Rocks his head back, and then they get tied up yet again.
Stop. Clean break.
Maybe a good straight left. Oh, a little wobbly knees there from Brown.
Salmon's corner was not liking his patience as much as I. They didn't want him to wait. They wanted him to go.
I like that range jab. You're testing yourself there. You got to double it up. Land the second one. The first one tests the range, then you land the second one.
Slips the jab, moves out of the corner, then throws a spinning elbow.
Stop.
You get your opponent in the corner, you got to go. You got to push him back with a couple of jabs, then throw some combinations. Go head, body, head, and let it rip there. He's in the corner. He's inviting you in. You have to go.
Sizing each other up there as that. We've seen a lot of tie-ups once they get into the corner. Not as much combination action. Ooh, looked like we had a little clash of heads there as they came in on each other.
Oh, I missed that. I saw a little counter check hook.
There's a shot by Lamar Brown on Boston Salmon.
A lot of feints on the outside. They're really working that range. no one wants to go first because then you might get caught. Your coach is yelling, go, you gotta go. You're like, you go.
Minute left here in round number 2 as he tries to throw the spinning back fist Brown on Salmon again. He looks at the corner.
Yeah, those are being telegraphed a little bit by Brown. Salmon's ready for him at this stage.
Brown jab to the body. Goes a little elbow to Salmon's face.
Break. Clean break. Stop. Break. We got to work in that clinch. Fight.
Crispin Yogi telling these guys he wants him to work on.
Stop.
When they're in
Break.
these clinches, those are the ones that are always tied up and then having to break them up. He wants them to work out.
Stop.
A lot of shoulder strikes out of Brown.
If we're going to clinch, we got to work, gentlemen. Fight.
I like what the ref is saying. You know, he was trying to work with the shoulder strikes, to speak of, but maybe not effective enough to give the ref what he wants to see. End of round number 2.
Final round. You ready? Ready? Fight.
Final round underway, our third and final round here, and a big left from Lamar Brown to start off round number 3. And Boston Salmon tries to answer with his own. Jab gets through by Brown on Salmon.
Close fight, you too, Mike. You lean either way at this point?
Oh, man, you know, good question. It's very close. It's up for grabs right now. I think Salmon has been intense and forward pressure, but I think just maybe, you know, those spinning back fists are catching Salmon off guard. And I think Brown is controlling the range pretty well. He's being a little more patient. It depends on what our judges want to see here.
You can see the frustration getting from all these tie-ups starting from Brown as he's trying to work his way out of it. It does seem like Salmon's always evading it. Gets him pinned up here in the corner, but not a lot of action. Crispin Yogi breaks him up again. And when he has him in these corners, we haven't seen much action from Salmon. He hasn't let loose.
Stop. Break. Listen, no defense, no clinching for defense. Fight.
Ref just wants to give him anything he can to make them fight in the pocket.
You got to work there.
No
You got to
clinching
fight.
for
Stop.
defense,
Clean
and
break.
he goes right
Fight.
back into it. Maybe a little confused by that border. That's dirty boxing. You want to fight on the inside.
Stop. Clean break. You're grabbing him too.
Your point's very well taken, Platinum. When a lot of these big shots are landing in a sort of clinch situation, and neither one of them is trying to work too hard in that clinch.
I mean, you see Salmon wearing a little bit of damage. His nose is bleeding. Brown might be a little cleaner on the edge there.
Seems to try and chase him there with that right hand.
Break.
Maybe some frustration from Brown with all the constant clenching that's going on. Under a minute left here in the final round as he gets a little up elbow there. Salmon tries to follow up with his own.
Let's work. Stop. Break. Fight.
That was close landing, but Brown took it tough. I don't think I saw any reaction on him. I don't know if it landed or not.
Stop.
Like a little slicing elbow reminisce of Andre Arlovsky in the co-main event of DBX 1.
20 seconds left here in the fight. Follow-up elbow there by Salmon on Lamar.
Turn around. Fight.
Takes the back. No strike.
Salmon trying to point it center of the cage. Trying to create a Holloway Gaethje moment.
Leads with the elbow again. They get tied up. Salmon tries with one little right hand to the body to end it.
Very competitive fight, in my opinion. It was a great attempt by both men. They gave their hearts in there. Very intense combinations out of both of them. You know, they hit to land strong, but I'll be interested to see who the judges choose. I think Brown did just a hair better.
Seemed like he made the most of his opportunities. We saw a lot of moments where Salmon just pull the trigger, even when he had him in the corner. Too worried about what was coming back at him. To engage there in the center of the ring, a high-spirited fight for their first entrance into the dirty boxing ring. A really great performance by these two. Definitely more of the more tie-ups as we saw in the clinch, more so than any other fight tonight.
Shout out to my beautiful wife, just arrived before that third round started in that fight. She just got here. You know, beauty can be a little bit late sometimes. So just want to give a shout out to Latori Perry. Love you, Mamacita.
Right on time, Mike.
You know it, brother. I got to stay on top of those things. Keep that thing on top of me, you know what I'm saying?
We're still calibrating the scorecards here as these two go the distance for the second time tonight. We have an official decision as our ring announcer Ben Jackson looks like he now has the scores calibrated, and we will get an official decision here.
That's how you know it was a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have come to the final decision of this contest. Our judge James Lazaro scored it 30-27, blue corner. Judge Robert Edgehill scored it 29-28, blue corner, and Richard Green Sr. 29-28, blue corner. With a unanimous decision, fighting out of your blue corner, Mr. Brown in the house. Make some noise for downtown Lamar Brown.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, downtown Lamar Brown. Amanda Nunes off our way. Big opportunity here for you at DBX. You delivered. How you feeling?
First, great to talk to you. The Anik brothers are the best. I'm glad to be interviewed by them. First of all, I want to give all praises to the almighty power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Through the name of his son, Hamashiach Christ. I'm nothing without him. Thank you to my corners, first and foremost. Give it up for the GOAT, y'all. Amanda Nunes. And once again, coming soon, I want to thank everybody from DBX, John Jones, Mike Perry, all those guys. I tried to go for a finish. I was trying to give Johnny Bones, him the spinning elbow, couldn't catch it clean. But thank you.
A lot of versatility in your striking. It was a close fight. It felt like you got a lot of power in there, but it ended in a clinch. Clinch sort of tough to work out of there. What was this rule set like for you?
It was great. I was overextending a little bit on my shots, crashing. So just got to get back to the drawing board, clean some things up. I promise you the next time I step into the dirty boxing ring, I will get a spectacular finish.
Well, we enjoyed every moment of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, downtown Lamar Brown.